Hi guys, CJ Pearson here, and I just finished watching one of Donald Trump's greatest speeches that he's given this entire campaign cycle. It was about so many things that honestly brought a bit of tears to my eyes. But one line that he said stuck out to me. He talked about how making America great again was his priority. It has always been his priority, will always be his priority. But one line stuck out to me. He said that nearly 4 out of 10 African American children are living in poverty. And that he personally will not stop until every single one of them is given the same opportunity that everyone else is in America. That's what he said. And it meant something. It meant something because this is a man that has always spoken truth to power. This is a man that has not always said the things that people thought was popular, but he said the things that were always on his mind. He said the things that people needed to know were going to get done. And this man said that he will not personally rest until the nearly 4 out of 7 African American kids living in poverty have the opportunity to succeed. That's compelling. In every way, and in every aspect. For far too long, I've watched my community struggle. I've watched them lose jobs. I've watched them blindly support people like President Obama and the Democratic Party because that's just what the cultural norm was. It's what the societal norm was. But it's not always been what's best for our community. It hasn't been. And so people of color need to look at an alternative, and Donald Trump didn't demand the votes of black people tonight. But he asked for them. He said if black people take a chance on Donald J. Trump, that he would hope to fulfill their promises. That's huge. In every single way, that is huge. And as a young person of color, as a 14-year-old boy, I have a message that plays right with that. Something that I would like to add to the point that Donald Trump made tonight is that as a young person of color, I have a plea to parents who are black, to grandparents that are black, to uncles and aunts and so forth and so on, to do something for your children, to take a chance on Donald J. Trump, and to do what's best for your kids, not do what's best for the cultural norm. Stop putting yourself in that box again. We've been in that box for far too long. You know, I talk a lot about the fact that 200 years ago, we weren't allowed to believe what we wanted to believe. That we believed we had no free speech. We had no freedom of thought even. We were the property of people. And I refuse to allow my political affiliation or the thoughts in my mind and my political leanings be dictated as if they are the property of the Democratic Party. Because I may have been in shackles to the Democratic Party if it was like the 1800s and whatnot. But we fought that battle already. I'm not in shackles anymore, and I can do whatever I want, and I'm going to do what's best for my children if I were black parents across this country. I'm going to do what's best for my grandchild if I'm black grandparents across this country. And I'm going to tell you as a 14-year-old boy who has seen struggle firsthand, who has seen people in the black community struggle day in and day out and want to do better and want to strive, that you got to support Donald J. Trump for President of the United States. That this man cares. He went on that stage tonight and he said that I don't care if you're black, I don't care if you're Mexican, I don't care what you are, but we will not stop until we make America great again for everybody, for every single one of us. And that is the speech we've been waiting for. That is what we've been waiting for 8 long years to hear from Barack Obama, but we have not heard it from him, and we have heard it from this man tonight. This is the leader our nation has been waiting for, and we got it tonight. We got it tonight, and I am pumped in every way, because that means that there is light at the end of the tunnel, that we can chug along and we will get somewhere. that America is not forgotten, and if we come together, then we can win together, that we can make America great again together. Not only for the black community or the white community, but for every American, regardless of your creed, your ethnicity, your religion, or whatever. We don't care about any of that, but we care about the common interest of the people. Something that President Obama seemingly forgot when he was busy pandering. Something Hillary Clinton never even cared about at all because she was too busy calling black people super predators and pandering just to get the offices she had held. And so I listened to that speech tonight and I am optimistic. I am proud of what I heard today, and I will do whatever it takes to get that man to the White House. We heard a man who cares about my future. We heard a man who cares about your children and your grandchildren. We heard a man who has what it takes, the bravery, the courageousness to attack the political establishment at every turn, to do what's best for our country and to do what's best for America. We haven't had that ever, and we've got it now. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and we cannot pass this up. We can't. Thank you. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TheCJPearson and Instagram at TheCJPearson. Donald, Mr. Trump, you slayed tonight in every single way. Thank you.